Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of MCA Plus. So today, here's the thing, right? This furnace takes so much power, and I guess this guy can charge up right now. And yeah, once we get this guy fully charged up, we'll be good. But since this guy takes so much power, I was looking into other options for Furni, right, and the mod pack. And I ran across the small electrical furnace from Engineers to Core. I forgot this was in the pack. I think that's the name of the furnace. It's a furnace. Yes, this guy, the small electrical furnace. Right? So, in theory, this guy runs off power is actually really cheap. This needs a small lap furnace, which is going to be it's iron to get, but we could definitely perhaps profit from this. So let's look into getting that. We're going to have to rewire our whole entire everything down here to make it work properly, but that's fine. We're rewiring for profit. So, yeah. Okay, let's go. So let's make this dude. Actually, we're gonna grab... We have those, I think, down here. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make ourselves a small lab furnace, which is gonna need a hopper. Gonna need... Actually, just grab the chest from there. So small lab furnace, gonna need a hopper. And I believe we have enough to make at least this one. Or, sorry, to make this one. Okay, we're gonna need to make... For the next tier up, we're gonna need to make 2 hoppers. And boom. Okay, cool. So let's get our pipes, which we're using the power pipes, right? And we're gonna have to want to rewire how a lot of this works. So, gold dude, we're gonna want to probably push you over by 1. Oh, we're using... Actually, sorry, I forgot we're using the pipes, not the power pipes back here. Oopsie diddlies, you know? What we want to do then, probably, is I want to probably move you. And I think what I want to do is I would want to put you... Yeah, I want to put you there. Now the issue we run into is... I'll show you guys, right? The issue we now run into is if I put you there, right, you're going to be able to be behind it. So, can we perhaps reorganize this in such a way that this doesn't go in here, right, but instead this goes here. Are you gaining power? Is it nighttime? Is it nighttime that explains why we're not? Okay, it is nighttime, so that explains why we're not gaining in power at least. So, okay. We're still doing good. Now what I would want to do... I would actually want to get out my... this wrench for this. Is I want to basically break you. Go here. And if I can perhaps turn you off of that. Have you extract? Okay, there we go. Good. So now you should be getting power. Good, good, good. And what I would like to do then is perhaps here come up and around and then do it like that, right? Because now I can throw the charging station there. I can throw the furnace here, and if I go to the furnace and throw that in there, boom. And then I can do something like, oh, again, I have to... For these cables, for some odd reason on this furnace, I do have to disconnect them, reconnect them before it realizes what we're doing. Auto input on. And what I want is I'd want the back to be fuel input because that's power. And then I could just turn the rest of these to off right now because I don't know what I exactly want them to do. But I don't necessarily want to use this furnace very often. Auto input, auto output. Turn those both on. Again, I don't know if I want that to be doing too often. I want this guy to be my main, you know, whatever. For the most part. Because again, he's going to be my kind of daily driver now. If that makes sense. For anything that's, you know, smelting related, because he's a really good furnace. So, let's just say I would grab a stack of copper, right? And I were to chuck you in there, right? It's gonna go pretty fast. It's gonna burn through a good amount of power to do that. But yeah, like it's going pretty fast comparatively. So I probably should do is I should probably sleep off the night though, so all our power on that doesn't run out. So there we go. That's just something I figured we could do quickly. Because power is an issue. Also, I don't like how I'm seeing those later, so we might want to switch off of that sooner rather than later. And we're going to be draining power until this guy fills up completely, and while this guy's running. And yeah, we're going to need better power even still, which is a bit annoying, but oh, we can deal with this for now at least. Again, I probably might want to take you out of there just so I can do whatever. I'll throw you in there, and I'll throw my stone back up into here. But it was just more so for demonstration's purpose that we could do that. So, get back into our kind of toolish kind of chest. I do think that was a good call, though, making the small electrical furnace there. It was rather cheap. And yeah, so we're at 380 hearts. That wasn't updating yesterday when I last played, but I think if we give it a few diamonds, because we have a lot of diamonds now, too, that should also be just enough to get us probably up and over the threshold, which means, hello there. Interact, gift, boom. Shoot gasp like that. Holy heck. 380? That doesn't make sense. 49 hearts. Huh. Yeah, I'll go around and I'll give it to the people I know that like it. Interact, gift, boom. Yeah, they gasp when you give them diamonds. I guess they like diamonds more than they like emeralds. Interact, gift, boom. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Lemon Juice. 388. At 400 will be a merchant finally. So we're getting there. We're close. Sometimes it just takes a second to update. Interact, gift, boop. What are you at now? 65 hearts. Heck yeah. And we are at 388. Interact, gift. Okay, so the guys like diamonds too. I was just being careful because I didn't know if the guys would like diamonds like the Femoids would. Interact, gift, boom. 388. What are we looking at? 436. Holy heck, that jumped. So we are now a merchant. Advancement made. Yes. So now, if we see our merchant, if we go to rank, to get to the next rank, we need to build an infirmary, which we did. We need to build an inn, a graveyard, and reach 800 total hearts. Okay. That's for another day. What are our hearts with you? We are sitting at 65. We, talk and, like, flirt. You're so brave. Yeah, I know. 70 hearts. We got up to 100 with her. That is fine. Coolio. Our next goal, I guess, is to perhaps look into a few other things. So I know that we probably don't want to tear down our storage system just because we just made it, just a little bit back. So probably not worth tearing down right now. Although I don't like how it's set up. It's not amazing. I end up having to go more so and do it myself often, and we don't really have the power infrastructure to do that. Although we are gaining some power back now. Right? Yeah, if I do this, and we'll actually get this pretty close to full finally, which is going to be nice. When I get this full, mwah, 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 that'll be great. So again, this being full, actually we might be able to get it full with what we have in here. And this is the biggest power drain right now, just getting this full. We're getting really close. Now we're not going to be quite full yet, so I'll preserve power. So what we need to look into doing then is getting these guys processed, which means we're going to have to use FTBIC. So it's going to let us automate some stuff. So at FTBIC, there's apparently a guidebook now. Now, I don't see a recipe for it, so I guess it's not done yet. But we're essentially going to want to start off a generator. We're probably going to want we could do wind, we could do geothermal, or we could just do normal. Geothermal is the best. Wind might not be terrible, and solar is also not bad. There's nuclear reactor as well, which we're not going to go for right now. Our best bet are macerators and powered furnaces, and then maybe like a bat box as well to store power. Right, and these other guys we can hold on until later. Because there's the advanced machines, which they're just work in progress, so they're not done yet. Those quarries and pumps, which we're going to look into later, but for now, this is probably what we want. I don't see a reason to do anything else, maybe other than like switching over our generator type, but for now, just normal basic generator is fine. So remember that industrial grade metal I made? Blah, not melt. That's where this is going to come into handy. So we need basic generator, it's going to need LV battery, it's going to need LV cable, it's going to need rubber. Rubber comes from slime balls or latex. So let's see what we can do. We basically gotta find a swamp biome then for slime balls. What I'll do is I will grab one of you, and I believe we have nature's compass installed, don't we? We do. So we can do is we can make one of these. So that's going to cost us a normal compass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna craft us a redstone. And boom. Compass plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. We throw you into a nature's compass. Boom, you'll see it's basically not pointing to anywhere right now because I haven't decided where I want to go. I want to search up a swamp. A normal swamp. Start search, and it'll say there's a swamp at 1990, 1960 in this direction, which is, yeah, this direction, somewhere over there, which actually isn't, it's a little far. It is actually a little far, but worth it. And we're going to just put a waystone out there so we don't have to worry about getting out there and stuff. So that's looking like it's somewhere up there. So we're just going to head that way. If I find anything interesting along the way, I'll show you. If not, hopefully we get there before nightfall. Although it's kind of getting into the second half of the day because if we get there before nightfall, 2,000 blocks away. It's a big distance, but we get there before nightfall. If it is not a new moon, at least we'll get some slimes, which means it's going to be better. We're going to want slimes because it's going to make getting rubber a lot easier than if I were to do through the rubber from mer trees. So, yeah, latex isn't the most fun option, but this is at least a receivable option, especially with like looting and stuff, which we're not at quite yet, but we could be soon. It's not like we're super duper far off of that. So yeah. Okay, so I came across this not much later. I was actually looking at the exact opposite direction on the map. I just assumed we're at this direction we're going. This is kind of bad because again, villages are like a thing, but oh no. Again, we ran into a pillager outpost. There's no iron golem in there. Normally they spawn with a golem in there or something like that. So I was gonna free the golem and let him wreak havoc on the pillagers, but they know I'm here. They do indeed know. Boom, 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 boom. I need to get my extra sword out. Okay, now I got the voluntary exile thing, so I'm gonna actually have to like drink cow milk before I go back home, or else I might accidentally start a raid. So what we want to do is we want to actually probably go up. We got loot at the top of these towers. And I don't really want to have a raid happen on my village, which is the issue. We got a goat horn. Is that it? I have 2 chests up here. I was hoping for like a crossbow or something. Okay, well, I'll take you down. Whoever pillager chased me up into the tower. You right there. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to grab one of you, just so I know that I can't really go back to my village, because again, as much as I want to, and just, you know, not to worry about it, I'm gonna have to if I don't want my villagers to die all horrible death in a raid. Oh wow! Holy heck, that did damage. That's a neat looking forest biome, number 1, but there's a whatever pier, a ruined portal, right? Which isn't gonna be too neat, but we found another meteor, which we can definitely dig into, because by digging into this boy, we'll be able to find more Certus and stuff like that, which is kind of rare in this world, surprisingly. So, by getting in here, hopefully we can get ourselves some nice stuff. Now, I don't know why this feels like it's taking longer to dig into than the last one did. But, range 3, freeze delay, 0 ticks. We're on efficiency 5, yeah. I don't know. But I'm not complaining, because I do want the sky stone. Hopefully we get to the center of this guy soon. Because, oh, there we go. There's the center. So, there we go. Let's mine that stuff up. Oh. Boom. There we go. There we go. How do we not get those guys? Met quartz. Okay, cool. And we got all 3 inscribers again. Strange that it's giving us all 3. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm gonna sleep off the night, and, well, actually probably should go to that portal first. That portal got some cool stuff. For sure, so let's do that. Because, We got some cool stuff in this portal over here. Yeah, I mean, we're heading in that way, but we're not gonna be able to get there by the end of the night. And what kind of moon is it? Oh, I think we're gonna end up actually losing more time if we sleep. Yeah, because we're not really in a good cycle right now, I guess, apparently. We can... I mean, we can grab this, but we don't have to. And we'll skip it for now. We can always come back and get more later. Okay, we're heading that way. Not gonna lie, this has to be like the saddest swamp biome I've ever seen. There has to be more here. Really? Is this the swamp? Like, is it just like this small little area? Is that the new mangrove swamp, or is that like a BYG swamp? What is this? These are cypress. So this is BYG. Ah. This is Minecraft, so maybe we'll I'm not sure. We'll try something here. Oh, I guess I can break moss blocks really easily. And we'll try something, I guess. I'm not sure how this is gonna necessarily go. Yeah, okay, we'll try to get up into the swamp and we'll come back here at night. I don't know how well this is going to go. But if we have to find another swamp, we have to find another swamp. I mean, there's more swampland over there, I guess, but on the map all I originally saw was that, so... Ugh, I don't like that. Okay. This is fine. Okay, we don't got a lot of moon here, so... we might actually be struggling to get any slimes to spawn tonight. And we're gonna need at least, like... oh, I don't know. We're gonna need a lot of slime for this, surprisingly. Trying to think. So you're gonna need at least one cable. You're gonna need at least 6 cables for the circuit. You're gonna need at least 6 cables for this circuit, and you're gonna need at least 4 cables. So we're looking at 1 plus 6 plus 6 is 13, plus another 4 is like 20-ish. We can also use the latex, but that's only gonna cover about a little less than half of it. So we're really looking for slimes to spawn in a very, very small area on a very, very low chance to get 20 slime balls. I don't think we're gonna be able to get anywhere near enough. Now, technically, this might actually be a larger area over there, so maybe we should move our waystone to the larger portion of the swamp. Because if we do that, we might have a better chance. Because, like, yeah, this area in here, we're not going to get anything, but over there, we have a chance. But, again, it's basically on a new moon, slimes have, like, no chance of spawning. So, since we are sitting right now in what is almost a new moon, we're nowhere near a full moon right now. We're kind of boned in that regard. I did see a slime very briefly on the map right there, so yes, okay, slimes are spawning over here. So this is swamp-ish, I guess. Slimy nest, the heck? Grab you? No, it's not slime, but it's a bee's nest for swamp biomes, I guess. I don't know. Okay, come on, let me get to that slime. I need his slime balls. Oh, it's a very small slime. Hey, but it's at least 1 slime ball. Okay. Cool, so what we want to do is we want to do something like... what's this bayou? Which isn't swamp. We'd want to be in the swamp itself. Which, now looking at, there's actually not a ton of land here. Oh boy. Actually, I do want to grab these slimy nests when I see them, because they're free nests and they got slimy bees in them, and slimy bees could actually probably give us slime balls as well. So, swamp, I'm going to be attacked in this menu. Okay, so it might just be worthwhile to go back home and figure out what I can do. Because, yeah, we're not going to have a lot of slimes over there. Although we do have slimy nest. We do have slimy bees. And as much as I wasn't planning to go into productive bees today, if we can get the slimy bees to give us slime balls, right? I believe we might have a solution to our issue. So... let's see, it also depends on how much latex we have and stuff like that. If we have, like, no latex, yeah. We have so we have 11 latex, that's not enough. So it really depends on how much we want to wait and how many more trees we want to grow. Slime balls, in particular, they come from what looks like, I don't know if we can get that, but combiner, sucrose, and protein. We're nowhere near that. We can separate a magma ball, which we actually have to get an FPIC for first. Centrifuge, slimy combs. It's gonna give us wax honey, so it's gonna be a centrifuge, which is gonna be okay. It's not bad. And how to get slimy combs? from the advanced beehive of a slimy bee. Okay. Advanced oak beehive, it's gonna be... Okay, we're nowhere near that. It's actually the other comb, so to go through all that, no, not worth it. Okay. So we're sitting at 13, so again, we needed... 1 here. We needed 6 here. So we're sitting at 7. We need another 6 here. So we're sitting at 13. And we need for here, so we need just a little bit more. Is there any way I can move like the whatever between these guys, right? Is there? No. Unless I could do something like place you down. No, I guess I can't. So if I could just place you down, like move one to the other. It might just be, I don't know. I really don't know. Holy heck, are they swarming that one house? Yeah, what do I want to do? I think what we gotta do is we gotta go back to the swamp. Hope some slimes have spawned. And if they did, we're good. If they didn't, well, then we're kind of pooped. But, yeah, let's go back to swamp. And just kind of hope some slimes have spawned. Which it doesn't seem like they have. Just annoying as all heck. I just want some slime balls. I really just want some slime balls, but we're getting shafted royally, especially with the spawn conditions. Okay, I've just given in and I did the merceries thing and waited. It's not a very consistent source, but for now it's at least enough that we can get started. So what we can do is we can, so I can throw you back in there. I got an ender pearl too from killing Enderman. We can take our latex, right, and we can just chuck it inside a furnace down here like this one, right? I believe we want to go that direction. I don't remember the exact way we can make it this fastest, but that seems good to me. And we'll get our latex and we can start building these guys out. I need an iron furnace for you. Looks like we're gonna need 2 iron furnaces, which are different from the iron furnaces we have. The iron furnaces we have are a little bit different, but they're both called iron furnaces. So let's just not get those two mixed up. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we don't need that, but I think we have one more furnace up here, which is why I was grabbing 8. Good. So we want to grab this, and we want to grab a U, and then take a this and do that. And grab a U, and then take a this and do that. So now we have iron furnaces. This, though, we're going to need to do that, and we're going to get our tin. We actually don't have any tin, I'm pretty sure. So we're actually probably going to have to smelt up some tin. Is there any way I can duplicate the tin? Let's melt it, we can smelt it, or we can just macerate it, which we don't have the macerator just yet, but so what we're going to have to do is we want any tin is basically going down here. So what? We're going to want 4 there. I don't think it's any here. Yeah, no, none there. So it's 4. None here. None here. And so that's 16 tin that we're going to need to just smelt right out. Technically, we can operate without the bat box. So technically, I think actually we only need 4. So we'll do that. And again, the reason why we had to make a different generator is because these work off a completely different power system than everything else we have. So we are actually kind of, you know, like, forced into going about this route for this. So, yeah. It's kind of sucky, kind of not. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves an LV battery, which is going to require LV cable, which is also going to require that. Okay, boom. Boom, boom. LV cable. We can do that. And then what we can do is we can do something like make the actual battery itself. And we can make ourselves the generator. Cool. Macerator's next. It's going to require machine block, which is going to need fuses, which is going to need glass. What else do we need for this? We're going to need flint. Which got a lot of, because our mining tool and fortune. And cobblestone, we're going to need electronic circuit. Okay. Let's grab some cobblestone quick. Okay, cool. So let's go. So we're going to want, again, we have the generators. We actually don't need anymore. That was a macerator we actually got rid of. Macerator. Okay, so we're going to want machine block, which is going to need fuses, which we're not going to need any more than that. So we're going to need 2 machine blocks. Actually, I guess we technically didn't need 2 machine blocks. I need another 2 sets of LV cables, 1, 2. 2 electronic circuits, 1, 2. 1 for this one, for the powered furnace, and 1 for the macerator. So I guess we have a spare machine block. We have LV cables to connect them. So yeah, we want to get rid of that, and then we can get this in a second. Because that's going to source power. That can be a battery box. That's what that box stands for. So what we should probably do is we should probably do something like this for now. And we can obviously reorganize this in the future. It's just that for now, we kind of got to do something like this. Basic generator right there, right? We're going to have you come out like that. We're going to have a macerator here, and we're going to have a powered furnace there, right? And the goal is to throw something like, what do we got? Coal into him, right? So we have like anthracite. We can burn through. Actually, we're out of anthracite. We can grab some coals, right? And we can throw the coal into here, right? So we throw just some coal in, it burns, and these guys get powered on, right? So the macerator is nice, and the powered furnace is nice. So we can actually do now is we can actually fully automate, or it's not duplication because that got removed in like 1. Whenever they added fortune, that you could fortune your ores is like either 118 or 1. I don't remember quite what it was. I also had to upgrade some of my chests because we didn't have enough storage. But we do this, right? And what we'd want to do is we want to do something like this. Make 2 chests, right? And kind of we can upgrade these or whatever. But what we want to do is we want to do boom boom. Sorry, we don't want you connected. We definitely want these to be separate inventories. So we want to do something like that. We want to get one of these guys. Boom boom. Oh, boom. Want you to export. Want you to do that. And then we can do something like this. We can go down here. And then we can do something like this. Do extract out of there, and then boom. So these guys are both getting powered, right? And then as long as you are getting power like that, saying fool if I throw my tin chunks in there, watch this. They will get macerated into we got 1 tin dust that gets pulled over here, right? These are upgrade slots, so we don't have to worry about these. And then boom, that goes up into there. Nice. So now we're actually getting more ores than we had beforehand. What I could do with this tin is actually go over here to this, and I can make this in there, and that's gonna get all set to that, which is nice. And I don't have to just do tin. I can do, probably what I want to do is I want to do gold early, iridium early. I'm probably gonna want to have a good amount of copper thrown in there. I want to do my iron, do some more tin, and then after that we can do some lead. And then maybe some aluminum. I'm trying to do this in a reasonable order. So okay, so again, gold next, followed by iron, probably copper, lead, tin. I'll get pulled in. You're right. Okay. Actually, probably aluminum before iridium. But cool. This will just go as long as it says power, and I can also speed these guys up or whatever. But that's not what we're necessarily doing right now. What we want to do is we probably want to get for the bat box, which we're working towards, although we are going to need more latex, it looks like, so we need at least 4 more. 1 for each battery that is going to go in there, because we have something, so wait, let me do this. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. This worked out good for us. Cool, 16. And I guess these guys are done. So, we're going to have to get new trees. And we have no reason to even try to go to the swamp tonight because the moon is going to end up being a new moon, or either one more phase before the new moon, and again, on the new moon, no slime spawns. So yeah. So we're just going to do this. Is there anything else we can use latex for? Basically everything that I think we can use slime balls for. Yeah, glue balls. So basically everything that we can use slime for, we can also use latex for. So latex is basically a replacement to slime in some capacities. Okay, got it. So we're going to want to grab probably you as well. It's because, again, of the fact that, we want to do this. So battery box, we're going to want to make LV batteries. 1, 2. We need 1 more. And we're going to need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Cool. Is there an FTB I can't remember. FTB, I see. Is there a wrench of some kind? No, okay, so we don't have to worry about when we break our machines, we have a chance of not getting them back. And IC2, which FTBIC is loosely based off of, you don't have to worry about making sure you got your stuff back. I'm just being careful because, again, I don't want to have to lose my machines because we aren't doing the best on resources like iron right now. Surprisingly, of all things, like iron is like something we struggle on a big basis. So, cool. We want to make 1 more of these. And then battery box. Heck yeah. So I can close you. But, so now what we might want to do, and the reason why I was saying that is we could also just put the battery box back there, but I do like to see what we're producing in terms of power. So what I could also do is I could do it like this, right? So that's the side the power comes out of, I'm pretty sure. So we might want to do is we might want to break you. Can we change the direction? What I need to do is I might need to put down a block right there and then do that. And then I'm pretty sure if we put the generator here, and I wouldn't want to do that. If I were to do something like this, power should still be going through the system here. Yeah, these guys just got to refill because, again, I took power out of them. Cool. So now we also have a way to see how much power there is going in here. This is just temporary, though, to put this here. And again, we have 60-10 going through there, and this is going into these guys. And when these guys get filled up, this guy should start backing up a little bit. A little bit. We're producing very minimal extra. And if we ever were to accelerate this, yeah, we wouldn't be producing any extra. So, yes, but that is what we're doing right now. And the end goal would be to have that completely just, doing everything it can for us. But we're not quite at that point right now because of the fact that, random other things like hee-hee-hoo-hoo and, stuff like that. Also, primarily the fact that, we're not doing it the best for resources right now. I would like to have that automated completely, like with the laser IO, but it might just be best to have this manually automated for now so we can pick and choose what resources we want to go through there. So I'll have you there. I think I want you before that because it's not a lot. So again, what I could do though, if I wanted to, I could do something like, so you're going, I could do something like boom boom and then boom boom. I can even accelerate you and you. Actually, I don't know if accelerating you did much. But yeah, so what we can do is we accelerate these guys, make them go faster. Might be more worthwhile to accelerate this guy even more, because this guy isn't always doing something. And then this guy I just have to accelerate to keep up with compensation, but he actually even seems to be keeping up very well without that. So I'm not quite sure. Might just be good to let these guys run and do stuff. I might want to work towards other things here. This guy uses about, I think, 20 zaps is the power system in this mod. 20 zaps a tick. So I might want to figure out, again, how many, what I can kind of push for. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Until next time, guys, I'm not sure what I'm going to quite do. What I'm going to focus on next. I might be focusing more on that. Or I might be focusing on better power for that. I'm not quite sure, but until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.